With the Black Ops 7 Season 1 update, we got a couple brand new weapons and a couple of weapon changes as well. So with that being said, today I'm going to be giving you the new top 5 best loadouts to be using right now for nukes in high kill gameplays. Before we get any further, do yourselves a favor and click that thumbs up button for some nuke luck in your next game. And make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on my future videos and live streams. They all take place right here every single day. With all that being said, man, let's get into the first loadout. We're starting off with the brand new weapon, the MADDOX RFB. Now, I'm not including this just because it's a brand new weapon. It actually feels really, really good compared to the other weapons in the game. It feels like it has its own identity. It's a laser, great range, no recoil. And I'm definitely gonna be using this a lot, whether I'm streaming it or not. So starting off, I like to throw on an optic because the iron sights do suck, and the best optic in the game, in my opinion, is the ELO. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. For the barrel, I'm gonna be straight up. I don't have it unlocked yet, but the hybrid barrel is a necessity. You could see at the top right there, you unlock at level 42. Max level on this thing's 43. There's a reason why you unlock it at the very last. This is gonna make it so much more broken than it already is. And same goes for the long barrel. You don't get this at level 34. I'm another 5 levels away. For the meantime, I'm just gonna throw on the bullet velocity barrel just to, you know, have something there. For the magazine, you got 2 options here, 2 really good options at that. You got the 50 round extended mag, so it makes your magazine significantly larger, and there's no cons. You're not going to reload any slower. Or you could do the 40 round fast mag. So a 40 round magazine is pretty much like the basic extended mag for other SMGs in the game, but this time around it's just a fast mag, which is really, really nice. So it is up to you what you want to do here. In my opinion, I recommend kind of just skipping out on the magazine because it's already a 40. So I mean, I think that's great. I think it's like a free extended mag almost on the weapon. For the rear grip, I like to run the mobile quick draw grip. You get slide to fire and aim down sight speed. So after I'm done sliding, my weapon will be up quicker, which I like a lot. You probably won't get this for a while, so for the meantime, just do the quick draw grip. But once you get this, it's for sure going to be very, very helpful. For the stock, I do have on the ADS movement stock. With this, you could just strafe quicker, making it way more challenging for the enemies to land shots on you, which I personally like a lot. Next, we have ourselves a compensator for the vertical recoil control. I feel like I didn't have any attachments on the weapon to make it significantly more accurate, so we're going to do that with this. And these are my 5 attachments I personally enjoy running on my MADDOX. Again, I can't wait to get the actual good barrel for it, but you're gonna see, even with this right here, man, disgusting. Does not move whatsoever. Like I said, fantastic range. Even at 100 meters, like, I can't wait for y'all to try this out. You gonna love me for giving you this. We gotta include the brand new SMG, and I'm gonna eat my own words again. I thought this was gonna be atrocious. It is when you have nothing on it. I was actually hating on this, calling it the worst SMG before I got attachments for it. But after further evaluation, throwing on 5 attachments, phenomenal SMG, the KOGOT 7. So for the first attachment, as I said, the recoil was really ass on it when I first started using it. So I had to throw on the compensator. We get a boatload of vertical recoil control, just making it a lot easier to control and use. For the barrel, there's a lot of options here. I mean, you have this damage range barrel that extends it even further than your basic long barrel, but you do lose vertical recoil control and horizontal. So I don't recommend doing that. You could do the EMT3. This is also great. I don't think it needs bullet velocity in my opinion, so I just kind of focused on the damage range that isn't going to ruin my recoil control, the Canis 05. For the underbarrel, you're going to want to run the recoil control foregrip for the horizontal recoil control without a doubt. It does have a very high fire rate, so the 40 round extended mag is going to be very, very helpful here. And to round things off, I decided to do a fire mod and just do the recoil springs for even more recoil control on the weapon overall. So these are my 5 attachments. It's a pretty standard build, but I'm telling you right now, this thing punches. It's actually a lot of fun. I'm gonna have gameplay on this coming out tomorrow, so again, that's why you want to make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can see some of the gameplays I got. I ended up nuking a SWAT. He was talking all this ishy-wishy. It was great, but yeah. Very high fire rate, but you could see I'm easily controlling it. And even at like 50 meters right here, yeah, practice makes perfect. Once you start getting a little bit more used to this build, you're going to be absolutely zapping at all sorts of ranges. So get your hands on this thing, man. I'm telling you right now, so much better than I anticipated it to be. GG's. I, of course, had to include the X9 Maverick. I kind of feel bad because I've done like 3, maybe 4 top 5s on Black Ops 7, and every single one I've done includes this Maverick. But I just feel like it wouldn't be authentic and real if I didn't include the X9 Maverick because it's still super, super good. I think it's still the meta assault rifle in Black Ops 7. I don't know. They left it alone for whatever reason, but I like to run an ELO. Not a fan of the iron sights. It just kind of opens it up a little bit. For the barrel, I do the Shroud barrel. This is kind of like a 2-for-1 because you get the damage range and a bigger magazine, which is great. Your reload quickness is it's gonna be a little bit slower, but with how fast this drops enemies, it don't even matter how slow it reloads. For the rear grip, I like to do the quick draw grip. It just makes it super quick and snappy. I really like that, and it just makes it a little bit quicker overall. Just being ADS and immediately being able to one-burst somebody, they just don't stand a chance when you do that. For the stock, at least for me personally, I absolutely love strafing with burst weapons. And like with how strong this is, and they can't land their shots, I mean, you're gonna be untouchable when they're just drop dead already. It's gonna be unreal because they're not gonna be able to land a single shot on you with all that crazy aim walking movement speed. And to round things off, I like to run the recoil spring. I know it's a burst fire weapon, there's not too much kick on it, but being accurate is incredibly important with a very strong burst rifle like this. So here's my build. Again, it's been in almost every top 5. I feel bad for including it, but it just wouldn't be right without it because it's just really OP. You can even hold the trigger down, bro. Like, look at how accurate it is. Look at how powerful it is. It's just so easy. You don't even need to use your brain. You run into some SWATs, pull this out. I bet the SWATs leave after you call in some streaks because you definitely gonna be streaking up with this bad boy. I decided to throw in the MSMC, aka the MPC, into this top 5. This is a sneaky godly weapon. Takes a little bit of time to get used to the recoil control on it, but they did nerf the Dravik 45 just a tad bit. They made it a little bit slower. It was already kind of a heavy sub, so I don't know how I feel about that, but this build for the MPC, you're gonna fall in love with. So, spoiler, it's the exact same build I gave you on the new KOGOT SMG. Same exact thing. So starting off, we have the compensator for the vertical recoil control. Biggest issue with this, has a lot of kick, but again, with this build and with some time, you're gonna really get accurate with it, and that's where it's gonna shine, is when you're actually landing your shots and controlling the recoil. For the barrel, I decided to throw on the long barrel, where you just get a boatload of damage range. It just makes the TTK in those longer range engagements significantly quicker. Underbarrel, horizontal recoil control, a lot of it at that recoil control foregrip you're gonna want to throw on. For the magazine, due to the high fire rate, you will burn through ammo quite quickly, so throw on the 40 and you'll be able to take out a lot more enemies without having to reload. And like I said, it's the same build I had on that KOGOT. I threw on the recoil springs. It's kind of funny because the MPC is honestly very close to the KOGOT in terms of like the rate of fire, how it handles at a range, and even the iron sights look kind of similar. It's really weird. It's like they're siblings, but this is the build I got for the MPC. And again, practice makes perfect. And may not feel the best off the bat, but run a couple games of Nuketown with this and you're really gonna start feeling it. So you guys could see this thing does feel really good. It's super accurate. This is as accurate as it can possibly get. You got to hold down on that right stick a little bit more, and you're going to get some serious range out of it. Even at that 50 meters you didn't think was possible, you just saw Uncle Frizz just absolutely decimate at that range. So again, I think this is going to be the new comp gun coming here really soon. And last but certainly not least, I decided to throw on the MXR 17. So more specifically, the prestige attachment. In my opinion, this is the best prestige attachment in the entire game that I've seen. It's a 10-round semi-auto magazine. So it turns the MXR semi-auto, but it increases the damage greatly. This is a guaranteed 2 to 3 shot kill. I've experienced playing against people using this, and it's the truth. It's very good, but it's really important to pay attention to the cons here because we're gonna fix these. We got the damage range that we're losing out on and some recoil gun kicks. So we're gonna go ahead and equip this. For the barrel, I decided to throw on the long barrel. We get our damage range back plus some more. For the muzzle, I decided to do the compensator. We get our gun kick back pretty much. So the gun kick is going to kick up vertically. This is vertical recoil control. So boom, it's as accurate as ever before. For the optic, I do have on an ELO. I just think it's a lot more clean and clear to look out of. People like the iron sights. So if you like the iron sights, go ahead and use them. But I just want to have a crystal clear picture, and you just get that out of the ELO. For the underbarrel, I have on the recoil control foregrip where you get horizontal recoil control. In my opinion, being accurate with a 10-round semi-auto weapon is obviously incredibly important. You don't have a big magazine to work with, so go ahead and throw this on. For the rear grip, I have on the quick draw grip. Similar to the Maverick, I want to be quick and snappy with something that's so strong and something to be so precise with. Being able to aim down on your sights super quick is very important to me personally. For the stock, ADS movement stock, not much more needs to be said. It's been a staple throughout the rest of these loadouts. And to round things off, I got recoil springs for the horizontal and vertical recoil control. So my only gunfighter build is this right here. I'll bring this to the firing range real quick, and you're going to see Yeah, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2-shot headshot. It's very good. Let's see. Can we get 2-shot headshot at 50? There's a 3-shot headshot at 50, and then all the way down here. 4-shot at 100 meters, something you're barely ever going to see in a multiplayer game. But those are my 5 favorite loadouts to be using in Black Ops 7, especially after season 1. So only stuff I've been using. Here's the rest of the loadout if you guys want a quick glance. Whenever I run 5 attachments, this is my setup here. Squad Link, super OP and getting your streaks back. Looper allows you to get your streaks again in the same life. Scavenger, you obviously want to continue to use your own weapon build. Perk 1, I swap between Gung Ho and Lightweight, depends how I'm feeling. And then I run Vigilance with Perk Greed, so I'm immune to the counter UAVs, and my minimap is zoomed out. So whenever I have like a UAV or HARP, I can get a lot more out of it. For the lethal, I got the Semtex with the high density explosive. I think it just makes it super strong and it makes it the best lethal in the game. And then stim shot to regenerate my health. Obviously really good. And then this is my go-to secondary, man. Try this out. This is like the best coded build I've seen or I've used, and I absolutely adore it. That is going to today's video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. If there's anything I missed out on, I don't know, something I should have included in today's top 5, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys are using, what you guys think of season 1. But I'll see you on the next one. You guys all stay safe. Have a great day, and I'm out. Doses.